Nice go.
Will you go on mute yours for a sec? What is going on? Sean just got here. We're going to shoot a Q&A video. It is a Saturday. It's beautiful out. Have a couple cigars. We asked you guys for questions on Facebook, on YouTube, on the community tab on YouTube. You guys asked us a bunch of questions. So we're not gonna be able to get to all of them. We'll be able to get to a pretty good amount of them, hopefully. Sean's trying to tire the dog out. See you guys shortly. Okay, so.
Good dog, not smart though.
He's a baby.
Yeah.
They got where's my, I think we're good here.
I don't know if you can see behind. You might be able to just see his little tail rolling.
Just a little baby tail. Yeah, well, we are officially chilling.
Doing some Saturday content here.
That's my cutter. Yours is right there, you little thief. So, the Q&A.
Doing some Saturday content here.
The Q&A. What we're gonna do is smoke a couple Alec Bradleys.
I got the Nica Puro.
I got the Alec Bradley Prensado. There we go. That's much
Wow,
better.
I was like, that doesn't sound right.
I murdered the first one, but killed the second one. So here's the deal. Alec Bradley actually helped us get these cigars. We had spoken briefly on a live stream about a black market we had once had that we weren't really a big fan of, but
And he said, try something else.
yeah, and helped us obtain some things. Thank you very much for that. This is not a sponsored video, but thank you for helping us out. What whiskey did you pick?
Yeah, that's a little Russell Reserve store pick. I don't remember which one it is, but it's, I know it's Camp Nelson.
Is it new label or old label?
Old label.
Okay.
CNF.
That's an A.
Is it
That's
an A?
the best friends one.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Now that you say that, I remember CN. I made up. I had a 50-50 chance because we only have A's and F's, so.
Yep. Well, there's only A and F.
Yep. Oh, no, apparently there's more.
Well, no, there's only Camp Nelson A and F. There's D and B and A, but those aren't Camp Nelsons. I'm gonna pour a little Pipe Dream because I think that Pipe Dream is a lacking Redwood Empire product, neat with a cigar as a pairing. I think it's fan-freaking-tastic.
I went with a all day, every day bottle. I mean, Russell's is gonna be perfect.
That's true. Now, this was also only 30 bucks and available widely. I love Pipe Dream. Listen, if you guys like Redwood Empire, like I was saying earlier, Brandon Sprague had a really good idea, apparently.
Yeah, he does that a lot for us.
He does have a lot of good ideas. He had a really good idea that we should do a Q&A. Now, we used to just be able to do the Q&As during our live streams.
100%.
Like, we just answer all the questions during the lives. What ended up happening is now the lives have grown, thanks to you.
A little crazy. Thank you, guys.
And it's very hard to keep up with chat.
Very hard.
Because of that, we'll do it here. A little extra content. That doesn't hurt anybody. And we can answer some of your questions and focus more on that. So question number one, let's do it this way. Question number one, what are the wives, these are all from Patreon right now.
Oh, yeah.
What are the wives' favorite whiskeys / things to drink? Wine. Ricky likes wine.
Gabby likes wine a lot. Does Ricky drink whiskey at all?
Ricky likes a nice Son of Burrai.
Okay. Gabby, her favorite is Pingree. Mayor Pingree.
You know what's great?
Nice blue label.
The thing that your wife likes is expensive and hard to find. The thing my wife likes is no longer produced.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense. And that's from Will Kirshner. So, Matt Carter said, what are other spirits that we enjoy?
Well, Dan drinks everything. He's an alcoholic.
There you go. That's the key right there.
If I'm not drinking whiskey, I normally just drink beer.
Now it's not a spirit. I'm really getting into wine. Like a lot. Like I've been drinking wine a lot with whiskey. Literally
Alcohol.
wine, whiskey next to each other, glug glug.
Yeah.
It's great.
Alcoholic.
Fantastic.
It's real-ish.
Yeah, because if you open a bottle of wine, you gotta finish it. That's the rule.
No, you get a quarter of it.
Nope, God said that was the rule. Jesus made wine. He said, if you open it, finish it. Don't be a bitch. Those are his words. It's a quote somewhere in the Bible.
You gotta really read between the lines a little bit on that one.
Yeah. I'm sure I missed an N here. Aaron Smith said, what is Primetime Klein's origin of power and what is his kryptonite?
Origin of power, buying a lot of whiskey.
Fancy whiskeys.
Fancy whiskey.
Now this is a perfect segue. His kryptonite, cheap whiskey.
Yep.
That man doesn't have a bottle under $800 in his house. So, and he's got hundreds of bottles of whiskey.
Oh, I can hear him typing right now.
Yeah, honestly, if I would have sent all cheap whiskey to Chris and him, I think Chris would have probably destroyed him. In the one that him and I did, I guessed an Old Forester Blue Label because I thought we both had it. He's like, I don't even have that. I'm like, it's $22. It's one of the greatest values in whiskey. Of course you don't have it. Well, you know what? I said value, I forgot. Slade Gullidge, what embarrassing story can you tell on the other one that neither have shared via the BJ platforms? This one actually probably takes more thought than I... Embarrassing story? I'd have never embarrassed myself, so Sean probably doesn't have anything. Let me rephrase that.
What should I tell?
You can tell. I have no secret. Anything can go on this channel. Yeah.
How good the first time you ever drank?
That's probably actually a pretty fair one.
God, I'm gonna really call myself out too. Remember what I was doing?
Playing WoW.
Yeah.
We used to play WoW like it was our jobs.
Oh yeah. I mean, it was. We were in college.
We had a lot of arguments over WoW.
Yeah, that was all we argued about.
Sean was a shitty hunter. Anyways.
Okay. So the first time Dan ever got drunk was on Jaeger, and I was sitting there playing.
And Bud Light Lime.
Oh yeah, I was playing in my room. Dan comes in, bebopping and ski-bopping, as one does when they're pretty wasted.
It was Ricky's fault too.
And I was like, hey bud, how you doing? Yeah, I'm good. Okay. What you drinking there?
I think Sean was raiding in WoW, actually.
Jaeger. Cool, man. Sits down on the bed behind me. I was like, hey, whatever you do, just don't spill that on my bed, please. I hate Jaeger. I would give it 13 and a half seconds. I hear, oh! And I look back, and there's just a bottle of Jaeger. Good. Nah, it's good, bro. I got it. Mm-hmm. What just happened? Is that the night that you tried to fight a water cooler?
This is the night that I lost the fight to the water cooler.
Yeah.
I've lost some fights before. That was the worst one.
He was just trying to stand there getting water, and he would just go, whoa, and then the wall caught him, mostly with his face.
Oh, 100% with my face. But yeah, I grew up very religious, and so I didn't drink all through high school, and I didn't drink at all until this was literally, this story was months before I was 21.
I was gonna say, you were like 20.
Very close to me being 21.
Yeah.
Ricky gave me a Bud Light Lime with the dinner that she made.
Kicked him
off.
And
I'm like, this is amazing! And then I started drinking Jaeger. I remember talking about how I could pass as
like a DUI checkpoint.
You're like, I got this.
I
could walk in a straight line. And then I remember spilling that Jaeger on Sean's bed. Listen, true to form, I was drinking that Jaeger straight from the bottle. I want everybody to know that.
It was like just a solid second and a half that I turned around. You're not moving. It's just like bloop,
bloop. You know, slower reaction time on Jaeger, come to find out.
Now, what do you want to say about me that I'm okay with you saying?
Yeah, see, I don't know if I have any of those. Like, there are plenty of...
I'm like Dan. I lived a life.
I'm like, Dan, I've been to prison.
Who hasn't?
See, the thing... I can't. There's definitely a shareable one. Okay. There was no alcohol involved.
Oh, no.
It wasn't... So one night... So Sean and I used to be super into cars, and not that we're not now, but we don't live our lives around it anymore. And when we were in college, we were both super into cars.
Yep.
And Sean used to drive this shitbag red Focus wagon, and I used to drive a truck at the time in the winter. I had a Mustang for the summer, and then I drove a truck in the winter.
Yeah.
Well, one of our buddies who's always been and still super into Subarus, came out and he's like, "We gotta go and drift around because we just got a bunch of snow up here." And
this comes right back at you though.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I hit a mailbox that night. Now, as a grown man, I replaced that mailbox the next day. But we're driving around where we live actually now, which is kind of funny. But Sean's in the Focus wagon, front wheel drive. I'm in my old Sierra, rear wheel drive. Don't have it in all wheel drive, mind you. Now we start sliding around and we're like cruising around town. It's like middle of the night.
Oh yeah.
And we're just going and screwing around. And I drift into a mailbox and smoke it with my rear fender on my truck, and it blows out my tail light. And then we keep going, and we come up over a bridge, and Sean's behind both of us. The guy with the Subaru's in front. His name's Brad. He's in front. All of a sudden, me and Brad get to like a gas station 2 miles down the road, and it's like, where the hell is Sean? Because he wasn't that far behind us. Then we get a phone call. Hey, I need you guys to come back. Sean went over a bridge. Now, front-wheel drive cars, unfortunately, don't handle extremely well in winter conditions.
It was the lack of tire that was on that thing, because I could afford a tire, and unfortunately, cars are on 4.
If only you had one front wheel in a winter tire. That thing would have just caught. But Sean basically came over a bridge, like a hill.
It was like the on-ramp to the highway there.
And hit a curb at probably 30 or 40 in the what do we call that thing?
The Red Dragon.
The Red Dragon is what that Focus was called. And the Red Dragon, now, at the time, we didn't think she held up. We got it in the parking lot and then called it that night.
Yep.
The next day, went and got my parents' trailer, which fit a car on it, because we were like, we're gonna have to tow it out.
For sure.
A week later, found out it was just the inertia switch.
Yep.
That was it. We didn't even know they had inertia switches at the time.
Yep.
What are, John Moore, what overhype whiskeys, what's the most overhyped whiskeys we've had?
Overhyped?
In recent memory, overhyped meaning people, Four Roses Small Batch Select, I would say is one of the most overhyped whiskeys I've ever had. But that's because I don't like it. And a lot of people think it's the best thing ever.
Man, I'm thinking overhyped.
I feel like people think Elijah Craig's really good. The 18.
I think the most one we ever had is like Pappy 23.
Is it? It's overhyped's hard because in this community, in like the actual community, 23 is not overhyped. But on secondary, it's overhyped as shit, right?
Yeah.
So kind of depends on whose perspective you're looking at.
Probably.
That's a good one. That's a really good one, actually.
I mean, that got
$600 in secondary.
$50 bottle all day.
And you know what? For 50, it was pretty damn good is how I'd put it. So I wouldn't even say at 50 it was amazing. It was pretty damn good at 50. CYPB is probably...
it's a great $50 bottle. It's a good way to put it.
Alex Smith, when was your oh shit moment when you realized you may be onto something with the channel?
Like 6 months ago.
Let you know when I hit it. I don't know. I still am waiting for it to just all stop. So
yeah.
Like honestly, I still wake up and go, fuck, we lost 8,000 subs last night. There it was. That was it.
Dan, what'd you do?
Sean said one remark on the channel.
Forgot to stop the camera. Shit.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I think that the growth, Sean and I text about it a lot, but the growth still seems unrealistic.
I think we were blown away with what was happening in January. I think that was like the first time we had our like, holy shit, what's happening moment.
January was, so for perspective for people, in January we were at 3,000 subs.
And that was huge.
Yeah, and 3,000 for us was like, damn. And then in, what month did we hit 10? Last month.
April.
March. Are we in May right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so April. So, I don't know, dude, I've been in quarantine since fucking last February.
Yeah.
February 18, I've been in quarantine since then. So, but yeah, no, in April we hit 10K. So I think the growth, I don't know. I still don't know that. There are people who talk about it and say, I'm not going to say, you know, old father time, Jeremy Sires himself. Jeremy Sires himself, right? He said, you guys will continue to grow, and people who watch the channel say things like that, which is really nice. I think it's still one of those things that's hard to look at and think. I still look at it and go, damn, I hope this doesn't end.
Yeah, it's just been fun.
And we keep doing it, and it's not like we're just doing things that are gonna make it end, but it's just one of those things where it's
Probably
like,
not to.
when am I gonna wake up type thing? When's the dream stop? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Ed Cummings, what are some of your biggest pet peeves when it comes to people and drinking bourbon? Do you want me to name people or their habit? Snobbiness.
Yeah, I was gonna say overall, like that's a good one. Like, just let people enjoy bourbon. Let people enjoy whiskey.
Listen to me right now.
I would say along with like the elitist thing. It was
that's
like,
that's a very good
If you have to drink whiskey, it's got to be neat or out of this glass, whatever. Just drink it. If you're drinking whiskey, having a good time, whatever, man.
Yep.
You can do that.
I think the elitism and the know-it-all idea. The know-it-all is a bothersome thing, and the idea of like, oh, you didn't know that?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you. Now, we fuck around a lot and we talk shit, but we're busting balls.
Yeah.
Like, if we say you're wrong, we're just having fun.
Like, you're wrong, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Jeremy Sires, again, likes Dickel. Timothy Miller likes Dickel.
Yeah, I mean, if that's
now,
your
you
jam,
two are wrong. Now, other than you two, like, there's nobody else. There's a damn good reason there's 1,000 labels of whiskey out on the market right now. There's a damn good reason. That reason is everybody's palates are different. That's the reason. If everybody's palates weren't different, there'd be 24 whiskeys and that'd be it for the whole world. So
bring that baby out a little bit.
Don't be an asshole. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just enjoy what you enjoy.
Let people enjoy whiskey.
Yeah, do your thing. Ed Blitch, Death Row Bourbon. If you're on death row, you get one. It's your last meal, right? You get lobster steak and a bourbon. Because what else are you going to eat on that? You know what I'm saying?
Surf and turf.
I think Ryan Elvis asked this question too, actually.
Man, Death Row Bourbon.
Death Row Bourbon. You want to know what I'm picking?
Go
We're
ahead.
going full blown. I've never even had it. Can we do something we've never had?
Yeah.
We can do whatever we want, right?
Yeah, it's death row.
Death row.
Yeah.
I'm going strip steak because the best steak I've ever had was in California on a rooftop looking at the ocean with strip steak.
Okay.
That strip steak,
Yep.
the freshest lobster with the best butter I've ever had.
Yeah.
Now, they didn't ask about food. I'm just making this part up. With that, I'm going to pair a Michter's 25 rye. Oh, he said Death Row Bourbon.
Yeah.
Celebration. Michter's Celebration. Whiskeys we've never had that are true full-blown unicorns. Maybe a wax top Willet.
I was gonna say I want some fucking dusty ass bottle.
Ooh. Oh,
I'm
dude, like a
thinking-
dusty old Taylor.
Yeah.
That might be it.
Like some dusty ass bottle that like.
Oh, shit. That's a good idea. That's
If I'm gonna die, I want to die on something that was bottled when I was
want
born.
lead. Give me the lead.
Yeah, I
Find
don't
me
give
lead.
a fuck, man.
Now, okay, let's do bottles we've had.
Okay.
It's probably a better idea, but I want to do both. That's stuff we want to try. If we're dying, we're like, we got to have the bottle.
It might be like Eagle Rare 17, maybe a WW.
Do I get to drink as much as I want? How does Death Row work?
I don't know.
Okay, we're going to put a hypothetical in here.
We get a whole bottle.
Let's say you're going to get to drink half a bottle if you
Okay.
want. They're going to say, here's half a bottle
Well,
of something.
I'm gonna just die of consumption, not TV, actual consumption. I want WLW. I think.
Yeah?
Really, just suck that whole thing
I'm
down.
going to go Eagle Rare 1
See you guys.
17.
Yeah.
I'm going ER17. Now, I'm going to go ER17 with the 101 proof, though.
Yeah.
So the last 2 years. Now, we haven't had 90 whatever proof ER17, but I'm going to tell you right now that the 19 ER17 is one of the best whiskeys I've ever had in my life. Brian, Jill, SP.
Hey.
Where'd you guys first meet? How you doing, sexy? Where'd you guys first
We were like 9.
meet? There's got to be less than that. When do you play
T-ball?
T-ball? Holden can play T-ball right now, Chief.
Holy shit, 6.
Yeah. Sean
6. I don't have children. I don't know when I was.
Sean and I were the oldest kids in. Listen, Sean and I are hitting in the
We
park
are
homers,
crushing
dude.
it.
We are so fast at 9 years old. We're playing T-ball, killing the game.
Holy shit.
Whenever we were in T-balls when we first met, and then
Yeah.
Sean left and went away for 7 years.
Yep, it's called prison.
Where did you go? To private school?
Charter.
What does that mean?
We're better than you.
I feel like Sean and I have just known each other forever, but there's a big point in our lives where we didn't know each other.
Middle school.
I didn't know we played T-ball together until
Yeah.
like forever, not that long.
So really, we came together in high school.
So you didn't go to our middle school?
No.
Okay. So see, it's weird because I don't remember these things because
Yeah.
I remember being friends in high school, but I don't remember before that.
Honestly, it was like somewhere around 9th, 10th grade.
Yeah, we just went to high school together.
Yeah.
So I don't know like when we met. I was friends with I wasn't like close friends, but I didn't not get along
Our
with most
families have
people in
known
high
each other
school.
forever.
That's true.
Yeah. So,
But in high school, I got along with people who played sports. I played sports.
Yep.
I got along with people who like skateboarded and smoked weed. But like, I got along with most people in high school. I did not smoke weed, but I looked like I smoked weed.
I did.
I wish I had that picture and be on the beach in Florida. Everybody's like, what the hell? Okay, we're gonna do a lightning round. So there's some questions that were asked that I pulled out that I thought would be pretty quick answers. So what we're gonna do is first thing that comes to mind type thing.
Okay.
You know the word game?
Yeah.
Where I'm like,
Word
blue, and
association?
you're like
Yeah.
the sky, right? So we're gonna do that, but with these questions. Joseph
Yeah.
Brazier's asked the first 3. Okay.
Hate it.
Nicaraguan or Dominican cigar-wise?
I
I don't know if we're qualified to
Nicaraguan.
answer that, but my guess would be I believe that I like Nicaraguan more than I like Dominican.
We do. For the amount
Generally.
that I know that the cigars that we like
Yeah.
the most, Nicaraguan.
Okay, Nicaraguan. Brazier's, U of M or MSU?
Well, U of M.
MSU.
Why?
I don't follow college sports at all.
Okay.
Solely in spite of you and Gabby.
So-
Brazier's again, Pappy's or B-Tax? You get the full lineup you pick.
BTAC.
Not even close, B-Tax.
Yeah.
Not even close. I'll
Yeah.
take 2 B-Tax, ER17 and WLW over the whole Pappy line.
Done.
Done.
I'm with you.
Nick Tomasanoni slaughtered that. Best rye for an old fashioned off the top of my head. My guess, Wild Turkey 101.
Think Michter's American's a good one too.
Or
Michter-
rye, the
Michter's
single
rye.
barrel?
Yeah.
Oh, that's probably really good. Okay. John Passer, if you could meet any master distiller, blender, taster, who? Jackie. Old Forester Jackie. Jackie, please.
I will
Immediately
take
Jackie. From Old Forester. Jackie. Jackie
Colonel
Zykin.
E.H. Taylor.
He's dead.
Yeah. Dead or Alive was in the.
No, it wasn't. Just any.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it didn't disclude Dead or Alive, did it?
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. Jackie Zykin, she's a legend that's alive.
Yeah.
Figure that out. Name another one in whiskey. The Russells. That'd be
Yeah.
probably there. Okay. Tony Hughes, do you always drink your whiskey neat?
For the most part, yeah.
I do. If I was gonna drink whiskey with ice or something in it, I would just drink a different thing.
I get exhausted trying to make an old fashioned, so.
John Hakasuga, squat bench dead totals, 16 something, 1650, somewhere in that range.
985.
What was it?
985.
My
Because I
gosh.
failed on bench. Remember to hit 1,000.
Oh, I remember like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Last question of the day. Thank you for being here.
Okay.
You guys are the best. Like, comment, subscribe. Last question.
Yeah.
When are we doing a store pick?
Interesting. So actually, we're gonna